Hi class, today I'll be teaching you guys a little bit about the internet and whether it's helping or hurting our society as a whole. This is my teacher for a day assignment. So let's get started. Today, for our generation, the internet has become a part of our daily routines. It is now integrated into our school system and then follows us home at the end of the day. People are on the computer as much as up to 50 hours a week. That's more than a full-time job. Recent studies are even showing that it is possible for people to become addicted to the internet. In Korea, there are now addiction camps and rehab centers for overactive internet users. The internet, like everything else, will have good qualities and other qualities that are not so desirable. On the internet, we are given the freedom of expression. However, sometimes this will lead to bullying and harassment. The internet can be used as an amazing learning tool which will allow teachers to better answer their students' questions and give us the power to have any of the knowledge we will need to know at our fingertips. However, the internet is also a huge distraction for students, and we can't always be sure that the information we are reading is credible. But we still look to it for a source of information because we like to be the first to be informed, and these sites are the first that publish the information. The web also allows people to explore virtual worlds and games that permit an element of imagination and fantasy that they otherwise would not have got to explore. But what happens when, to an individual, the virtual world means more than reality? In a society where time is everything, we want to get our information as fast as we can. So we often look to sites like Twitter and Blogger for this information. But who's to say that this is a credible source? We must remind ourselves that this is a blogger giving us our information and not a certified journalist. But this being said, we still refuse to wait for the newspaper to come the next day because we believe that time is money, so time should not be wasted. A few years back, people were very concerned with the amount of time that children were staying inside to watch television. However, now we are seeing that the rate of television watching is going down and more people are starting to watch their TV shows on the internet. This is because once you start watching your shows on the internet, you now have more options and more say in what you're watching. Because now you can watch it whenever you want and it's at your disposal. But when you're watching it on the television, there's a television programmer who's telling you when and what you can watch. So you are limited, and we don't like that feeling as people. And now, once you're starting to watch it on the computer, it is less time consuming as well because the commercials are often cut out. Using computers in the classroom has the power to revolutionize how students learn and how educators teach. For example, our Personal Learning Network project. All the tools we are being introduced to are on the internet, and they all have the ability to make us great learners. This being said, the internet is a distraction and has endless possibilities. As a generation, we like to think that we are the ultimate multitaskers, but recent studies have shown otherwise, that multitasking is ineffective and that we can 100% grasp more by doing one thing at a time. So we ask ourselves, is it really worth the risk? Everybody sitting in this room uses the internet in a social way, whether it is for staying in touch with friends, finding new friends, emails, social networking websites, online dating, virtual games, or chat rooms. We've all experienced at least one of these things. With social networking, we are given the opportunity to say whatever we want. This is a right we've been given by our nation, and it is also a privilege. Many other people don't have this privilege, and unfortunately, people are taking advantage of this. Many suicides have been caused by cyberbullying. This being said, in my opinion, in these types of situations, it's not fair that we are blaming our mistakes and our problems on the internet. It is the people's ability to make moral decisions that should be put into check in these situations. Bullying was around before the internet, and it will continue to exist after the internet. In my opinion, the internet is a helpful tool if used in the right way. We must not use it in a destructive way and realize that us as a society are connected together and must stay together. If we take classes and educate ourselves on how to use this tool properly, we can use this tool to our advantage. In conclusion, the internet will continue to grow and people will continue to connect with it. I remind you that too much of anything is bad and everything is better in moderation. The internet helps as well as hinders, saves as well as destroys. It is with discretion and caution that we download ourselves into this unknown 2.0 plugged in world. Thank you.